Hi, I'm Tom Payne. Welcome to tpknotweed TV. Wanted to do a video for you today on the plant that's surrounding me. It's the UK's most dangerous plant, Giant Hogweed. Giant Hogweed was brought to the UK in the 19th century as an ornamental plant. It's quickly escaped those gardens, ornamental gardens, and you can now see it on riversides, wasteland, railways, and in this case, a public footpath, and it's very dangerous. So we want to do this video for you today to show you how to identify the plant species, especially we're in April at the moment. It's very hard to identify it compared to some other plant species. You know, we're commonly misidentifying this plant for common hogweed, Gunnera, Rhubarb, and also cow parsley as well. So it's a very, very dangerous plant. It contains a phytotoxic sap. Now, if this sap gets on your skin, it reacts with the sunlight and causes rashes, blistering, and also third-degree burns. So, you know, we're seeing every year children hospitalised because of this plant. Dogs get injured, adults get injured as well. And only while we've been filming this video, we've had 2 adults walking their dogs, and they've sort of been going through the patch of hogweed. So, you know, it's really important that people know what to look for. And especially with the coronavirus pandemic at the moment, we've got a lot of people taking countryside walks, getting out and about. And you know, now it's growing. There's a lot less management of it in 2020 because of the pandemic, so we're going to see a lot of growth this year. You know, we're in Warwickshire, and where we're filming this video, and we've seen lots of hogweed growth up and down the river. So really important to know what to look for. So we'll show you how to identify it. What you'll see is we have very spiky leaves on the plants, much spikier than common hogweed. And then I'll show you the stem of the plant as well. So what we have is the spiky leaf. Now this plant actually grows up to 5 meters tall in peak season. So 5 meters tall, and the way it spreads is via the seed bank. So the seed of the plant. But we've got the main spiky leaf. If we lift this leaf up, carefully using a stick, we have a green stem with purple speckles and very fine white hairs. Now, the majority of the sap, phytotoxic sap, is contained within the leaf itself, but is also in the stem of the plant and also on the hairs. So if you brush past the leaves, you know, you get the sap on you, you also get it off the stem and the fine hairs there. You won't know about it. It won't sting you and it won't hurt, but then hours later, you'll start, when it reacts with the light, you get some very, very severe rashes and burns. Now, these burns, you know, once the skin has been damaged, 5 to 7 years later, you can still get symptoms of the burning. You know, so what you want to do is if you get burnt by this plant, cover it up, get it washed with soap and water, get some medical assistance. You know, if you catch it early, there's certain steroids that can help with the pain, and most importantly, know what it looks like, because we don't want to see this year children going to hospital, dogs and adults being injured by this plant species, especially in the middle of the pandemic. So we need to know what we're looking for. So in the summer, what you'll see, this is a dead cane we've got here, but these grow up to 5 meters tall. It's a big green stem, and then on the top of it we have a seed head. Now this seed head this is an old dead one you can see from the winter. It's still in place, but this seed head produces white umbels. So you've got an umbel, and then you've got seeds on there. It produces between 30 and 50,000 seeds per year. And this creates a seed bank on the ground in the top 5 centimeters of soil. And obviously these seeds then regrow. So you can see around me, we've got absolutely loads of giant hogweed plants. Now this is right by the public footpath. And people, especially when the weather warms up, they're wearing their shorts, flip-flops, they're walking around the area. And it's inevitable people are going to get burned by this plant. So we need you to know what to look for and try and help you there. In terms of treatment options, we can either treat it with herbicides. Obviously, near water, we'd use one with aquatic approval. For developers, we also excavate this plant on a regular basis. So we tend to do a seed scrape, which is where we excavate the top 300 to 500 millimeters of soil. And that's taken away to a licensed landfill as controlled waste. Now, there's another piece of legislation that covers this plant, and that's the Wildlife and Countryside Act 1981. So that makes it an offence to cause this plant to grow in the wild. Now, as you can see here, it's obviously growing in the wild and there's lots of it. So it's really important that councils and landowners take this seriously and get this plant dealt with, because we don't want to see injuries in the media, where children, adults and dogs and animals are getting injured. So I hope you found that informative. We'll do some pan over shots of the plant as well to show you in more detail. Please share this video, really important that people know what to look for. Like it, subscribe to the channel to see some other invasive species that we've identified and that we treat as a company. And please subscribe, and we'll speak to you soon. Thanks very much.